Welcome back, everybody. We're going to do an OctoStudio tutorial all about codes. This is just sort of an overview about all the different code types that you have. We won't go into detail about every single one, but we will talk about some of them. We'd be here forever if we talked about every code scenario. So to get a blank code screen, I'm just going to create a new sprite here. And it doesn't really matter what it is, but sure, we will make a strawberry. Okay, so let's go down to the bottom here and let's look through all of our codes that are available to us. We'll start on the left. So motion codes. So we've got move the sprite. And important thing about move is this is directional and speed. So the number is how many spaces. And so 50 spaces. And by the way, the screen is, I believe, 320 this way by 200 this way. And then this is direction. You tell which direction you want it to move, and then what speed you want it to move. Okay. Jump code basically is going to tell you how high it jumps and the speed at which it jumps. Turn, which way it rotates, right? And the speed in which it rotates. So that's degrees, 45. Go to, this one's an interesting one. So this tells it to go to a location. So one thing that took a while for kids to figure out here with the go to code is that when you tap on this, when you drag the sprite around the screen, so notice I'll drag it over here in the left corner, and then I will tap on that again. It gives you the location of the sprite. I think I got to put it back up. So let's drag it and then drag the go to back up. So you'll see the location it gave me on X and Y is relative to the location on the screen. So super handy if you want to just drag it someplace and then bring this code up, it tells you that location. Also, when you tap on location here, you've got the X and the Y, you've got random. If I tap random here, it will make a random location on both the X and the Y. If you only want a random on the X or the Y, then you have to tap on the X and choose random on the X, and then it will bring up this, right? Go to a random X, but the Y is fixed. So you can do the same thing with the opposite with the Y, and then this is the speed at which it moves, and you've got 4 choices. Okay. The next one is going to be go to sprite, pretty self-explanatory. So go to sprite tells this sprite to go to another sprite and how fast to go, and you can select from all of your sprites. Maybe we'll just do motion codes with this tutorial. Okay, next one, set direction. So this is handy if you want the sprite to invert. So this is handy for people sprites or animals where you want them to actually move and face a direction. So if they're walking left, face left. If they're walking right, face right. You can use this code for that. And then forward just tells it to move one direction. I don't know why this code's actually necessary when you already have the move code. So those are all of the various movement codes for sprites. Thank you for watching.